Masterpiece. Jose Lezcano. Last to load. Masterpiece goes in. All set. And they're off. Big Everest flashes early speed down towards the inside as they quickly come out of the chute, and Cugino's in the early mix too. 3 wide is going to be Noted. Right there comes Strong Quality. Just behind them is going to be Exact Estimates in the 3 path here. It's pretty tightly bunched, but Big Everest is in front. The 2 trailers, Dataman with Masterpiece, will be the trailer. They work towards that turn. It's Big Everest doing it nicely enough. Takes him into that turn, and there's Big Everest up by a half length over Strong Quality. At the rail, Cugino, patiently ridden here. A ground-saving journey is to the inside here of Exact Estimate, who's in the 4th position. 23.60 for the opening quarter mile. Big Everest and Joel Rosario's trying to slow things down up front. Is still a half length and a comfortable half length in front of Strong Quality, stalking in second. Cugino is at the rail, 47.71, the half-mile time. Exact Estimates in the 2 path is right there in 4th. Behind them comes Noted and Junior Alvarado. To the outside here comes the run from Dataman. And Masterpiece is still the trailer. They work into the far turn. Big Everest with a neck in front. Strong Quality's not going away. Strong Quality now trying to move in closer on the leader. At the rail, Cugino. Irad Ortiz Jr. just patiently waiting in behind rivals. Big Everest turns up her home, is at the top of the lane. Joel Rosario has not asked Big Everest yet. Here comes a rally from Exact Estimate. Can Cugino get out of there? Now finds a seam. Dataman starts to rally on the gray on the grandstand side. Big Everest is very game, but now Cugino finds a seam and splits rivals. Here comes Cugino to the outside of Big Everest. Trying to run on it is Exact Estimate. Cugino gets the victory. Cugino wins it over. A photo with Exact Estimate to the outside of Big Everest and Dataman in 1:40.4.
Cugino, 4-year-old debut. Impressive here for Shug McGaughey with Irad Ortiz Jr.
Oddly, the slower pace really worked in his favor because it allowed Irad to get him into a very comfortable trip on the pocket, and he was able to save ground all the way along with Big Everest, and with the rails down is probably the right way to go. And he was able to get through and get it done. It's a very nice horse. He's still going to have to get better than this if he's going to challenge. I'll put it this way. He hasn't improved as much as deterministic. He hasn't had a chance to show it, and I think he ran well here, but I mean, he got a very good trip and got it done. Big Everest, just probably not quite as good as he once was, but he still ran a good race. And actually, the horse that ran really well was Exact Estimate. It was never inside in this race. The only horse that was there at the end that didn't save ground, though the 7, who was supposed to finish second, obviously, based on the betting, did run well, finishing 4th in here, given the situation. But it's nice to see Cugino get it done. A great ride by Irad.
And it looks, I think it's Pratt may have stole second with Exact Estimate. It was close.
He did. No, I think he got second.
But yeah, it looked like the 6.
Yeah, I think he was second in this race. And he deserved to be. My horse had every chance to get it done. Joel rode him perfectly. He just wasn't quite good enough. Still had a bad bet at 5-1.
Cugino in his 4-year-old debut. Winning performance with Irad Ortiz Jr. for Shug McGaughey. And look, starting point of your 4-year-old season. We're going to see probably better versions of him down the line.
You know, it'll be interesting to see how much they want to stretch him out, because I would think that he's a horse that should be pointing towards the 4-star Dave. With Carl Spackler gone, with More Than Looks retired, who are you afraid of in that division? And there's no reason. I mean, this is a horse that's been very competitive, going a mile and a 16th before. It's a mile and a 16th. So I would think the 4-star Dave should be the goal for him. It's a huge race, and I would think it'll be the goal for him. And I would think he could be a major player in there.
See what they'll point to with this horse. So yeah, it does have options. Goes off at 6-5.
I mean, the other big race you go to is the Arlington Million at Colonial, but they've got Kirk's got interpretation for that race.
Let's go to Acacia.
And here with winning trainer Shug McGaughey. Shug, pretty nice comeback from Cugino with that last punch.
I thought so. Okay, he had trained well, and you know, we were looking to run him, and then we didn't get to run him. Just because of the weather and stuff, and you know, so I maybe lost a little bit of time, but I thought it was a big race for him, and you know, I think he'll move forward off this.
He's clearly a horse with a lot of talent as well. Do you look at a race potentially like the 4-star Dave in Saratoga?
I don't know. I was thinking more about the Bernard Baruch later on in the meet or something. you know, but the last couple of times he's run, he's acted like he maybe wanted to run a little farther too. So, you know, we'll just have to see. But I'm pleased today.
It seems like it could be a big year for him. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Greg?
Cugino, 2 today for Irad Ortiz Jr. And Shug McGaughey, I think is one ready to roll in his 4-year-old return. Again, 2.6, 1.7. It was exact estimate getting second there. Prices